went to Michigan and held them or scored 26 points more, I think, over their average number of points given up. Virginia's kind of the same kind of defensive team. How do you think you'll be able to attack them?
Try to play the way we play, execute our offense, and try to play our defense and try to turn them over and translate those turnover to points, I guess.
Yeah, like Chris said, we have to stick to our way, stay aggressive, and I think if we do that and stick to the game plan, then we have a real good chance of beating them.
Chris, what was the biggest difference for you against Michigan, and was that the best you've played this year? Is that as good as you felt?
I guess. I mean, it was just I was just out there enjoying myself. Was it the best game I've played yet? Probably, but I just love the competition. That's it.
For either of you, I guess, with so many freshmen playing so many important minutes for you, what can a game like that against Michigan do for their confidence, and what's practice been like with them, kind of, I guess, building on that this week?
It's intense. As a freshman, all you want to do is just come and play, but you don't really mind the little things like really screening, cutting the right way, rebounding, and those are the little things we need to start doing to give an identity to our team. Last game, Michigan, we didn't rebound the ball real well, and I think we need to start doing it, and we're probably gonna be fine.
Chris, how hard is it to not get baited into contact? It seems like a lot of times you get outstretched or maybe stretched out further than you want to be, and the contact happens. How difficult is it to try and resist that?
It's kind of difficult, For me, it kind of played with my mind because as a senior, I want to be on the court, and it plays a big part in terms of being on the court with the freshmen and my teammates and playing, enjoying the game. So thinking about all of that just get me to be an aggressive and don't play out of my comfort zone.
Maik on this side, and then Mike and then down here, Joe.
Guys, for both of you, what's really been the difference between first half output and second half output this year? It seems like you guys get out to such a good start, and then in the second half, things change a little bit.
I think it's somewhat on experience, like said before over here, we have a lot of freshmen, and we tend to fade a little bit on the second half. But that's for me, Chris, Sani, the upperclassmen to be more leaders and to push them and make them push others to be better in the second half.
Yeah, like Mike said, the freshmen are really good. I just started the game. As the game goes on and with how hard we play, it's up to us, the seniors, to lead them at the end, for them to keep going, keep pushing, and finish the game the right way.
Mike, what's the toughest challenge after having such a long layoff like you guys had, having played in over a week?
Of course, pretty much everything's tough, coming back from the finals week, getting back to tough practices while having to pretty much study day in or every day for 4 or 5 days. Of course, we practiced at the time, but we didn't go as hard. And of course, the opponent's tough as well.
What were those practices like this past week? Was it any different when you're not playing teams?
We just didn't have as long practices just because of the finals, because we had to focus on those. But yeah, as we got done with the finals, we started ramping it up again.
if you guys could both answer this, going back to each of your freshman years, how beneficial was this time of the season for you? You know, no school, all you do is focus on basketball. And how beneficial can it be for this group of freshmen as you guys finish non-conference and get into conference play?
It was great. Because at that time, this time of the year, every year, I mean, I'm a freshman year. You're done with school, so you don't have to worry about studying or anything like that. And your mind, you're just free. All you got in your mind, you're just playing basketball, enjoying your time, and I mean, getting better. So this is a great time to get better and to push the extra step.
Yeah, like Chris said, it's a good experience. Good to just focus solely on basketball. Also, this year, we're having a couple real good games, quality games against, played against Michigan, now Virginia, and then Clemson. All are really good teams, and I think it'll benefit us a lot.
Both of you guys have had to go against A.J. Lawson a lot in practice. What does he do that makes him so difficult to stop?
Yeah, he's real quick. He's versatile. He's not just like going right all the time. He can't go right, left, but also he can change speed whenever he likes. So his quickness and athleticism is the things that make it so hard to guard him.
Yeah, he's an all-around player. You take away the drive, back up a little bit, he can shoot the ball. You go get up in him, he can drive it. His basketball IQ is really good, and yeah, he's an overall really good all-around player.
On those same lines, for both of you, but first with Chris, because of that speed and the unique skill set, has it taken a little bit to adjust to his game? I mean, he's new. He's got the ball a lot in his hands. You kind of got to feel out how he plays in the half court, how he likes to get out in the open floor. Where do you think you guys are in terms of your connection to this point?
I think it's gonna be real good, but on the court, it's just like because he's so fast. There's a couple plays he's missing. Like every time he drive baseline, because he's so quick, he don't always stop. And because we taught that when the guards drive baseline, the big's supposed to be behind. So in case our defender help, he can't turn around and pass the ball to us and shoot it. But because he's so fast, he's just going. He can't stop and turn around and make that pass. So he always look for the baseline pass to the guard in the opposite corner. And most of the time, that pass is guarded. So, I mean, that's little stuff like that you gotta learn to do. Play with more not skills, but IQ, learn the system kind of thing. You gotta know where the shots are open and where they're supposed to be.
Yeah, he's. I think the chemistry between us is really good. It's just like Chris said, there's a few things that he still needs to pick up, and it's not about him. It's about him being a freshman, and it's hard to pick things up as a freshman so fast. But he has done a really good job of it so far.
Chris, you had the entry pass to Keyshawn's dunk up there at Michigan. I guess just take me through what you saw on that play, and I guess what was going through your head when you saw both guys jump and then Keyshawn dunk on him.
Not much. It's just what we do. When the big catch the ball on top of the key, he's supposed to look when he want to reverse the ball, he's supposed to look at the guard and see how he's playing. If the defender is up in the line, that means he can't come up and get the ball, so he's supposed to dribble and he back cut. So I saw it and just dribbled at Keyshawn. He did a great job setting that and back cutting, passing the ball, and he just he did what he do best, jump and fearless and dunk the ball.
What was going through your head when you saw him jump?
I was just hyped.
Last question.
Mike, you mentioned the competition obviously has stepped up playing Michigan and now these two games. What is kind of I know you'd say like you treat it like any other game, but you mentioned it that this is different, taking on these two opponents this week, particularly a top 5 team coming to your place. Like, what kind of statement do you think for both you guys can make with these 2 games this week and this opportunity?
I think that first of all we have to go on like really aggressive. We have to show what South Carolina basketball is about. We have to show how we defend, get stops on defense, be really aggressive on offense as well, and yeah, just find our identity and like stick to it.
I think it's gonna come down execution of defense and rebounding the ball. I trust the game plan that the coach putting together. And it's up to us to like have the courage to go out there and just like give it all.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.